Archie, welcome back to Durham. How does it feel to have joined the club?
Oh, it feels amazing. I love my 2 months on loan and nice to finally get back up there.
We announced you joining Durham back in August. What was it about Durham that attracted you to making Durham your home for at least the next 3 years?
Well, as a fast bowling point, if you look at the whole of pretty much the England team, look at their whole fast bowling attack, they can have a fully Durham side. They've obviously done something well to manage to get those players into that place, and then getting to learn off Graham Onions and getting to work with him every day is something that was very appealing to me. And I think if I can learn from the best and from the best coach, then he puts me in the best stead for the future.
Yeah, just touching on Graham Onions there, we've seen the start of this week you've been in the nets with him. What's the process, I guess, in terms of working with Bunny over these next couple of weeks?
It's just be all the nitty gritty stuff. We've been over we had a lot of long chats at the end of last year of where I want to be at the start of this year and going forward, and where I think I can get my game to in action for next year to try and push as hard as I can to get as many wickets. And it's just sort of breaking it down slowly now and doing all the nitty gritty. Yeah,
you mentioned you were talking to Bunny there. We saw you a little bit at the back end of last summer in the One Day Cup, but it's a red ball game where you've mainly played your cricket. Archie, just describe yourself as a cricketer. What can the members expect of you, hopefully, now and in the long term?
Just someone that wants to chuck the ball whenever. Always want to bowl. I don't mind whether that's the tough stuff or the easy stuff, and always wanting to come back in. I'd say I'm probably quite raw and still young, still wanting to learn and take advice from the older players, but very almost like I've got blinkers and just want to focus on bowling and just bowl as much.
Yeah, how exciting is that? Because you are still young, you're still learning. This is your first professional deal. How exciting is that Durham have offered you the chance to sign professional terms for the first time?
Yeah, it's an honour really. As a rookie, you always want to get on a pro contract, and to be given the chance to do that in Durham's really special.
In terms of the area, you had that little spell last summer, but the North East, getting to know the lads, getting to know the club more. How's that been over the last week or so, just getting yourself familiar with what Durham's about? Oh,
the lads have been lovely. They've welcomed me with open arms, and obviously spent a bit of time up here before, and I've actually come up previously. And I've got quite a lot of friends up here doing uni or just working, and so it's made it really easy to settle in. It's all just been quite smooth and comfortable.
Like I mentioned before, this is your first professional deal. You've been in a rookie deal for the last couple of years at Gloucester. Why was now the right time to make the move and join Durham?
Well, like I said earlier about what Durham have done. When they came calling, I just didn't want to miss the boat. I wanted to make sure that I got this move and got here as soon as I can to learn. And I thought, well, my game's only going to get better here, and the sooner I can do that, the better, really.
Yeah, you talk about your game getting better. Let's start from where it all began up to where you are now. Archie, just tell us where your journey as a cricketer started.
Well, I obviously came through all the pathway and academy at Gloucester, and then the 2 years on the staff there. But cricket wasn't really my main sport when I was younger. Didn't really kick off until I was probably 15, maybe 16, where I grew quite a lot and bowled a bit quicker. But yeah, it's been pretty up and down. I was never really in the 18 growing up, and actually came quite close to dropping it when I was younger. But yeah, it's been a bit everywhere, but it's all at Gloucester obviously.
And here we are back in Durham, a full pre-season ahead. How excited are you to continue to learn over this period of time and hopefully make your debut across all formats for Durham in the coming months?
I'm really excited. It's obviously quite boring work currently, but it's the work that goes, and you'll notice it most at the start of the year. Getting yourself as fit as possible for the first game back, and just taking in as much information as I can.